Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will watch how to grow organic carrots in pots on the balcony. What steps do we follow from start to finish to grow organic, fresh carrots that you can safely pull out of the pot and feed to your children whenever you want? Let's watch it together. In our previous videos, we tried growing carrots from carrots. We cut off the part of the carrot that we throw away and placed it in a container with water to encourage it to root. After planting these rooted carrots in the soil, we realized that it did its part, jadi, to give us seeds. Since it was in its second period, we were able to get seeds after it formed flowers in the part that remained above the soil and established flowers. Now, it's time to germinate these seeds. First, we soak the seeds in water for a day to ensure better germination. By the way, the seeds that won't germinate will also stay on the surface of the water. There are no seeds left floating on the surface of the water. If I had them, I wouldn't use them. Pour the seeds onto a cloth and separate them from each other. Wait for 5 minutes. This way the seeds won't stick together and can be spread more easily in the soil. Since the carrot will grow underground, you need to choose a deep pot. Make sure it's at least a hand's breadth deep. I'm using garden soil as the soil, but it's better if you mix in 1/4 of river sand with the garden soil. On top of the soil, for the seeds to germinate comfortably, I'm filling it with peat soil about 1 centimeter thick. This layer becomes the bed where the seed will germinate. Moisten this layer well. Sprinkle the carrot seeds on top. Cover the seeds again with about 1 centimeter thick peat soil. In this layer we added on top of the garden soil. As the carrot leaves germinate and come up above the soil, the carrot itself will grow down into the soil. Sandy soil will help the carrot to grow more easily in the soil tapin and allow the root to absorb water more effectively. Gently press down on it. Now you can give the seeds the life-giving water that will get them moving. Since we'll be watering again in a week, make sure to soak the soil well. For the first 2 days, make sure to keep it in a humid environment with a perforated bag. The ideal temperature for germination is 20-22 degrees. When you provide moisture, temperature, and clean air for germination, the results are guaranteed. If you keep the bag on for more than 2 days, the top of the soil will start to mold. Spring and autumn are the ideal times for planting carrots. So, March and November are the most suitable months. I did the germination in November and I'm covering the top of the soil with a bag for the first 2 days to keep it warm. You can perform this process. If you do it in March, you won't need the bag. The weather needs to be mild for planting carrots. Germination will occur within 10-15 days. Carrots planted in November are harvested in the winter months, while carrots planted in March are harvested in the summer months. You can start harvesting the carrots about 3 months later. Carrots are biennial plants. This means they need 2 growing seasons to complete their reproductive cycles. So, you can get the seeds in the second year. You can get them once a year. How? If you don't harvest the carrot, it will bolt and become inedible after waiting 16 to 18 weeks. If temperatures in your area stay consistently below 15 degrees for at least 10-12 weeks, you can overwinter your crop in your garden. The safest option, if the ground freezes in winter, you can leave your carrots in the garden during this time. If the place you are in is too hot or too cold for overwintering in the garden, before the first hard frost, you can harvest your roots and store them in the refrigerator or in a cool, dark place. To do this, dig up the carrot, cut the greens, and leave about 1 to 2 inches of the stem. Brush off the excess soil with your hands. Do not wash the carrot. If this process seems difficult to you, you can also use the carrots you bought from the grocery store to obtain seeds. In spring, replant these carrots. When replanting, the upper parts of the roots should be planted slightly above the ground. Make sure to leave a 1 meter gap between each plant. These vegetables will need extra space in their second growing year. Despite their sturdy appearance, carrot roots are very sensitive to disturbance. When the warm days of spring arrive, you'll notice fresh shoots coming out from the tips of your carrots. And the flower stalk. Within 4 to 6 weeks, it will develop. Water it as you normally would. As summer progresses, you'll see these beautiful flowers drying up and turning brown. It's time to harvest your seeds. Cut the flowers and place them in paper bags. To prevent mold formation, it needs air circulation, so if you pack it too tightly, it will get moldy. Leave the bags open in a dry spot in your home to allow the flowers to dry completely. You'll know they are fully dried when the flower stalks become brittle instead of flexible. Separate the seeds and store them in a dry place. Your seeds are ready for the next year. We've reached the end of another video. Share this video so everyone can see it and leave a comment below. At least some simple feedback like a thank you or a suggestion in the summer. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, you can subscribe for free or to support me. If you want to be the first to know about new videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and activate the bell. See you in my next videos.